take a raw material and transform it into something that works is, especially if you're dealing with something like chronic illness or watching someone die and not being able to help them. You need something that gives you a sense that you're in control, that you have power, that there's something concrete in a world that seems to be dissolving. Having been both someone dealing with an ongoing illness, as well as having been my dad's primary caregiver, I felt blessed that I had this as an outlet for both of them. I needed to escape. So, how do I set that up for other people?
Program designed for people dealing with serious illness and for caregivers. It's like, well, I've got a serious illness, so I thought, fine.
Solder just right around. Yeah, get it to go from there to there. Okay.
It's being in a class with other people that have had similar life-changing experiences or familiarity with life-changing experiences. That's since these are for caregivers as well as individuals. Um, it, it brings a level of ease because everybody is going from the same mind frame. There are important things and there are things that don't matter. For the kitchen floor, well, it'll get swept up when it needs to get swept up, and somebody will be doing it, not necessarily me. I can sweep the floor. It's getting it off the floor. That's the problem for me. So I don't do floor things anymore. Table things, jewelry things, painting, those are things I can do. I find taking a class helpful, producing something because you're in class, and otherwise it's too easy to just get distracted, do other things, and not pay attention. Well, just not make the time. So I'm not that kind of artist, unfortunately, that just lives to do art. It's not been that part of my life, but it's been an important part because it's an outlet.
Giving up that as much.
Well,
that's
one of the things that I enjoy about this, is that it teaches me that
to let go.
And that's an important lesson that I need.
Yeah.
As a parent, as
Yeah.
a patient, as
I think that what happens is very therapeutic, but having never studied art therapy, it would be a mistake for me to say this is therapy, or to have someone else say this is art therapy, because you bring the two labels together. The focus is a different kind of empowerment. I mean, you're taking a raw material and you're taking it from flat to three-dimensional. You're using heat, you're using tools. So it's really much more hands-on.
There's these different levels of.
wow, wow, you made a rose.
That empowerment, that sense of, this is not, I'm not at the mercy of life. In any opportunity you have that, whether it's running, whether it's walking. I do not say that this is the only place by any means, but I think for some people